The First World War: Causes, Characteristics, Impact, and End. Introduction. The First World War was a global conflict that lasted from 1914 to 1918. It involved the major powers of Europe and their allies, as well as other nations from around the world. The war had a profound impact on the course of history, leading to the downfall of empire, the rise of new nations, and the emergence of new ideologies. In this essay, we will explore the causes of the war, its characteristics, impact, and end. Causes of the war. The causes of the First World War are complex and multifaceted. They include long-standing tensions between European powers, the rise of nationalism and imperialism, and a series of diplomatic and military crises. One of the key triggers of the war was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo in June 1914. This event sparked a chain reaction of alliances and mobilizations that led to the outbreak of war. Characteristics of the war. The First World War was characterized by a number of distinctive features. It was a total war that involved the mobilization of entire societies and economies. It was fought on multiple fronts, with trench warfare becoming a defining feature of the conflict. It also saw the use of new technologies such as tanks, airplanes, and chemical weapons. The war was marked by high casualties on both sides, with millions of soldiers and civilians losing their lives. Impact of the war. The impact of the First World War was profound and far-reaching. It led to the collapse of several major empires, including the Ottoman Empire, Austro-Hungarian Empire, and Russian Empire. It also paved the way for the rise of new nations such as Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia. The war had a significant impact on global politics and diplomacy, leading to the establishment of the League of Nations and the emergence of new ideologies such as communism and fascism. End of the war. The end of the First World War came in 1918. With the signing of the Treaty of Versailles. This treaty imposed harsh reparations on Germany and its allies, leading to resentment and economic hardship in many parts of Europe. The treaty also failed to address the underlying issues that had led to the war, setting the stage for future conflicts. Conclusion. The First World War was a defining moment in world history, shaping the course of the 20th century and beyond. Its causes, characteristics, impact, and end continue to be studied and debated by scholars and historians. As we reflect on this pivotal event, we are reminded of the importance of diplomacy, cooperation, and peace in preventing future conflicts. Overall, the First World War was a tragic and devastating event that had a profound impact on the world. It was caused by a combination of long-standing tensions, nationalism, and imperialism, as well as a series of diplomatic and military crises. The war was characterized by total mobilization, trench warfare, and the use of new technologies such as tanks and chemical weapons. Its impact included the collapse of major empires and the rise of new nations, as well as the establishment of the League of Nations and the emergence of new ideologies. The war ended with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles, which imposed harsh reparations on Germany and its allies but failed to address the underlying issues that had led to the conflict. As we continue to study and learn from this pivotal event, we must strive to promote diplomacy, cooperation, and peace in order to prevent future conflicts and build a more just and peaceful world.